The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Video Sports.
Rattled everybody. Beam looking to pass it way down the field, trying to get to Logan Prawl. He finds him right on the money. Logan Prawl still on his feet, spins around, and that is a touchdown for Waupun from 57 yards out.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for best digital production in the state.
Delmacher rolling out to the left, flips the hips over the middle. He's got him! Brody Highland to the end zone! His second touchdown of the day!
In-depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, in-depth analysis, and top-notch production.
Henschel from the Wildcat. Henschel now will get it with a head full of steam. There goes Henschel to the end zone. Touchdown right through the shoot mark.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association multi-year first place winner for best play-by-play in the state.
Tight ends either side of the quarterback. And a fake handoff. They're going to go down the field. They got an open receiver, and that is complete in the hands of Logan Prawl. And that is a touchdown for Waupun.
Thanks to our Radio Plus Video Sports sponsors.
Hogan Auto Sales, Waupun Equipment Company, Ballweg Implement, New Medical Center, Ergo Bank, Torres Tree Service, All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, Pino Construction, Burhags Furniture Mart, Bent's Automotive, American Family Insurance Agent Christine Fiel, C. Broxma Electric, Dentistry of Wisconsin, The Other Bar, Waupun's Pizza Ranch, Werner Harmsen Furniture, National Exchange Bank and Trust,
Jimmy John's of Waupun, Schaefer Auto, Keller Building, Bristol Morgan Bank.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Steve Witterhack. That's Randy Armga. I did find him. Everybody was asking, did you find Randy? And I said I put a silver alert out, and they found him, and they kind of helped him back.
Oh, boy.
Now he's out doing big things, going to Maui. And where else did you go?
We went to Door County. We went to Hawaii, and when we got back one day, and then off to Door County with our camper. So, yeah, it feels good to just kind of be home right now for a while.
Yeah, and we've got a good time of the season, postseason getting close here. We've got a football game coming up tomorrow. We got Cam with us on the camera, or running the switcher right now. We got Kyle on the camera, and we are ready to bring you what should be a really exciting girls volleyball match tonight in the Capital North. These teams played earlier in the season, Waupun winning in 5 in that match. So, and they got a hot team with Lodi. They lost in 5 also to Lake Mills, the team that beat Waupun last week. So, I tell you, it's a nice team, and this should be a really hotly contested match here tonight in Waupun, Randy.
Yeah, we found out this new conference seems to be a pretty good conference, and I think it's going to be a very nice conference for volleyball as well as basketball this winter, both girls and boys, and probably for the spring sports as well. So I think it's going to be a nice fit for Waupun joining this new conference.
Yeah, Waupun, again, they'll be playing this Lodi team coming up next week again for the first round, the quarterfinals for the regionals right here again in Waupun. So, again, kind of crazy stuff. The coach wasn't totally excited about that for the Blue Devils, but it's going to happen. We'll be right back here next Tuesday covering their postseason. But, again, a pretty nice team. Waupun winning their last match. They knocked off Point Ed, beat them in 3, 25-13, 25-12, 25-19. They're pretty much the bottom of the conference. They are the bottom of the conference at 0-9. Waupun and Lake Mills are sitting at 8-1. And then you've got Lodi at 4-5. But I tell you, it's pretty tough 4-5 there in Lakeside Lutheran. So get your top 4 teams pretty even, really. They're pretty close in talent. So that makes for a really good conference with the Capital North Conference.
I don't know what to think about you playing here to kind of finish up your conference schedule, and then you're going to play the same team in the tournament next week. And I don't know if you benefit from that, or if it's, if you win tonight, does it make it harder next week? The other team makes adjustments. There's so many things that go into this, and the whole psychological thing about it as well. So it's going to be very intriguing to see what happens, not only tonight but next week.
Yeah, I'll have to ask Coach that if we get a chance to interview Amanda Hopp about that point. Does it benefit the team that wins, or the team that has to do some adjustments to try to beat them when they play them next week? You might not make as many adjustments with your team if you won the match. So Yeah, we'll see. But excited about this match here tonight. And I do have an interview with Coach Amanda Hopp. We'll have that for you coming back in just a few minutes as the Home and Auto Sales pregame show continues live from Waupun High School on Radio Plus.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seed bed with a high-quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
At Warner Harmson, we believe your home should be as comfortable as it is beautiful. From timeless classics to today's latest trends, we carry quality furniture to fit any room that's built to last. With hometown service, affordable prices, and dependable delivery, Warner Harmson makes loving your space feel easy. Visit warnerharmson.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance.
And Steve with us here. He's got the Brewer Fever, Main Street, downtown Waupun. Let's go, crew. He's some of this barrel man off the tap here, Steve.
Yeah, we got these glasses. We got all kinds of glasses. So stop down during the game, buy a beer, get $1 off your refill in that same glass. Keep that barrel man glass. It's awesome. It's great. It's a way to support the crew. Place is awesome when we're watching these games here.
Very good. And you can get some appetizers, get a burger, get some wrap, right, while you're watching the game.
Yeah, Burger of the Week, Wrap of the Week on the Facebook page. Check it out there. And then obviously homemade soups, appetizers, all kinds of great stuff to eat here. Come down here, hang out, watch the Brewers. Let's get this thing done. Let's get to the World Series.
Yep, Packers, of course, coming up on Sunday. They're going to try again in Arizona.
Another game that we should do well on, so let's see how that all works out again. But again, we have the football pretzels back too for the Packer games now, so come check those out. The giant football pretzel with beer cheese and honey mustard for $10. Can't go wrong.
Yeah, very good. Steve with us here, the other bar, Main Street. Waupun, have a good week, buddy. Thanks.
You too. Thanks, Nick. Go Brewers.
Pregame show. We got Amanda Hopp with us right now, head coach of the Waupun Lady Warriors. Having a great season, a tough match against Lake Mills. Talk about that nice match that you had last week, right down to the end, but you came up short on that one.
Yeah, we are a battle team, and that's what we do, but serving kind of was our kryptonite that round of games. So we've been making sure that we're a little bit more consistent, pressure serving, that kind of stuff we've been working on. So yeah, we'll just keep making improvements where we find where we're lacking.
Now you take on a Lodi team. I believe you guys went 5 with them last time you faced them, and they also gave Lake Mills a pretty good match last week. So you consider this a pretty good test for this time of the year, just before you go into playoffs?
Yes. So our I've been doing homework, but we've played these people, and we just got to work on ourselves and improve where our weaknesses are and make sure that we're practicing on those, focusing on those, and then continue to keep working on our strengths as well and just improve ourselves versus worrying about what other people have lined up right now. So we're working on ourselves.
How about the health of your team right now? Get to the end of the season, everybody all pretty much close to 90 or 100%?
Yes, we are good so far. Again, we've been healthy. Few aches and sores, but nothing that wouldn't be expected when you're working hard in the gym every 5 days a week, so that's good.
Amanda, good luck tonight against Lodi. Take care of business.
All right, thank you, Steve.
Amanda Hopp joining us, head coach of the Waupun Lady Warriors volleyball team, and we'll be back with more of our pregame show after this on Radio Plus Sports.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Extend your vertical tillage options with a new Kuhn-Krause Accelerator XT8010 available at Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown. Proven Excalibur VT blades cut tough residue, creating a superior seed bed. Gang angle options of 1 to 5 degrees for true vertical tillage or 6 to 8 degrees for more aggressive tillage action. Mid-mounted tines redirect soil and residue flow ahead of rear gangs. Exclusive star wheel treaders, brake clods, and anchor residue, while the 24/7 conditioning reel firms and finishes the seed bed. The Accelerator XT is available in RTK cut widths of 11 to 40 foot. Ask your dealer about the new Smart Soil Technology ISOBUS system for your new Accelerator XT.
We at the Glamour Shop pride ourselves in having a fantastic team that offers unbeatable customer service at rates we can stand behind. Our motto has always been, let's talk about hair. We're a passionate, team-based salon where relationships with our clients are at the heart of everything we do. Our experienced stylists work with you to create the look you've always dreamed of. Whether it's a cut, color, or a fresh style, we invite you to experience the Glamour Shop difference. The Glamour Shop. Call for an appointment today.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Let me get you in this used car. There's a bunch of...
Yeah, that's what it feels like at most used car dealerships. Pushy sales tactics, pressure, and no peace of mind. At Schaefer Auto, we don't play that game. Every car's inspected by certified mechanics, and we got over 100 budget-friendly vehicles ready for you. Here, you actually get the space and support to choose the car that fits you.
Schaefer Auto, no tackles, no pressure, just the right car for you.
And welcome back. I'm Steve Witterhack. You got Randy Armga with me right now. And if you could get a picture of the setter right down there for Waupun. I got Kyle on the camera, but the girl setting right here in the front, and that is Alexis Babish. And they just made an announcement that she reached her 1,000th assist for Waupun in her career so far. And, she's just a sophomore out there, too. That's just crazy stuff. Already 1,000. And I talked to some past state championship and also Division I volleyball players that played in Waupun that had their evaluation by my niece Holly Marwitz and my daughter-in-law Bridget Witterhack, and also Tricia Visser too, that was on a state championship team with my daughter-in-law. But they all said she's legit D1 quality type setter out there. But she can also put that ball away. She's the best server on the team. She leads in a lot of categories. That's a pretty special athlete for only her sophomore season.
I remember hearing about her coming up. We had her older sister Ryan playing very young here in different sports, and people told me, they said she's got a younger sister, Alexis, that's going to be really good coming up, and I've seen it in softball as well. She's one of the best players already in the city, and so young yet, so her upside is huge.
Yeah, again, the Waupun Lady Warriors got Alexis Babish. She's leading in digs on the team because she gets her trip along the back row too, where she does that great serving, but also 198 digs to lead the team in that category, 287 assists so far on the season, leads the team in that category, and also great server, as we know, 54 aces to lead the team in that category. And they got a bunch of good servers. Waupun gets a lot of their points and a lot of their offense in the ball game just by taking the other team out of their system by bad serve receive attempts there, and then just taking over and then reloading on their side of the net. So serving very important, which Coach Hopp said in the interview, something they kind of lacked in that match against Lake Mills. Serving was not there like it normally is, and that cost them. They really rely on that a lot in their game. Yeah, and you heard Coach Amanda say we're going to go to more aggressive practices where we're going to serve a little harder in practice. We're going to work on more aggressive serving, and it really is kind of sets the tone for what they do as a team. So again, Waupun getting set to take on another conference opponent with Lodi, the Blue Devils, in this ball game. Thanks for joining us here tonight. Even if you're from Lodi, we'd love to have you along. A good play is a good play, and that's the way Randy and I always handle it. And we're not just like these homer guys. We love our Waupun guys. I wore my blue tonight. Yeah, you're wearing your blue, but it says Brewers on it. That's right. Supporting that Brewer team who was playing. Any updates on the Brewers lately? Anybody hear anything? Kyle, any Brewer news for us, or anything lately from the Brewers? Or Cam's looking right now. It was 1-1. 2-1 LA. Bottom of the sixth inning with one out. Okay, here we go. But they got to keep the trend going. That it's been nothing but the away teams that have been winning all these games, the American League and the National League. So see if they can somehow get back and win that and maybe sweep them like they did earlier back in July. That's my hopes, but that's a tough task to do when you go down to LA and play baseball down there against the highest paid team in baseball. Again, Waupun at home taking on Lodi, conference game in the Capital North Conference. We'll take a break, come back, and talk a little bit more about this matchup here tonight. Girls volleyball, Waupun taking on Lodi at home. This is their last conference match of the season for the conference season. So back after this on Radio Plus Sports.
New ownership, same customer service tradition. Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun and its surrounding areas for over 50 years. New owners Luke and Logan Gans are longtime employees of Verhaeg's Furniture and are committed to continue serving the furniture, accessory, and mattress needs of Waupun and the surrounding areas. Bringing you exceptional quality from Ashley Furniture, Lazy Boy, Tempur-Pedic, Puffy Mattress, and many more top brands from their store to your home. Verhaeg's Furniture, 806 West Main Street, Waupun. Quality brands for affordable prices.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Planning to build? You need Pinot. Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your vision to reality. You need Pinot. After all, they've been doing it almost 50 years. To start your next project, go to rapinot.com. Check out their virtual design tool and turn your idea into action. That's rapinot.com and learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations.
Protect your New Holland equipment and optimize your performance in the field with genuine New Holland maintenance products. New Holland oils and filters are designed specifically for New Holland equipment so you can achieve our high performance standards in the field. And by choosing genuine New Holland maintenance products, you'll not only protect your equipment, you'll also boost its performance and productivity. Visit Waupun Equipment Company, also in Watertown, and see for yourself why genuine New Holland oils and filters are the right choice for your equipment.
Okay,
Happy fall.
Back right during the sing-along part here with Neil Diamond, little Sweet Caroline. But yeah, I'm excited about tonight. It's also raising money again for cancer awareness, for studies for cancer, supporting. I don't have the sheet as far as who they're. Do you have that?
I do have it. Yes.
Yeah, you can maybe mention something about who they're raising money for here tonight.
Amanda Pattee is the recipient for tonight's cancer night. She was recently diagnosed with breast cancer.
Okay. So, again, our thoughts out to her. I threw some money in there. The 50-50 raffle already said if I win, I'm just going to, something like this, just give my winnings back to the cause. But that's kind of a neat tradition that they've done. They did it for football, actually, with somebody with prostate cancer, and they had blue shirts on for that. Right. But it's just a nice tradition. I think almost every varsity sport has a night for cancer awareness, breast cancer awareness, and wearing the pink shirts, so it's a great tradition that they've done in high schools all over the nation that do this and raise money. So very nice thing, and it's good for kids to realize because they're involved in it too out there with getting those gift baskets together. So they're doing something nice for somebody that needs your help at that time. It's a nice message for the kids too.
Yeah, and it certainly helps those recipients. Sometimes it's just with gas money to go back and forth to the hospitals and their appointments they need to do, and all those minor things that you don't realize are expenses that you have. So it is a very nice gesture.
Just taking a look at the last time these two teams met, Waupun beat Lodi in 5. That was on the 18th of September. Waupun winning the first set 25-19. They lost the second set 26-24. Then Waupun wins the third set 25-18, dumping the second set 25-19. Then they played that always exciting fifth set and decider, and Waupun winning that one 15-11. So, like I said, they won 5 with Lake Mills, a team that just beat Waupun last week, and that was one of their last matches that they played. Lakeside Lutheran they won 5 with last week, and that's another quality team at the top 4 in the conference. So you're playing a quality team, you got to play your best, and you got to get ready to play them coming up next Tuesday right here in the same place, but trying to end somebody's season in that ball game, a regional quarterfinal here at Waupun High School. Again, it's going to be kind of a crazy situation here tonight for fans. We've got the big match between Waupun and Central Wisconsin Christian Soccer, and they have a regular battle. I don't know what they call it exactly.
Crosstown rivalry or whatever it is.
Yeah, they're going at it over at Waupun on the pitch. I watched Ted Lasso, so I know it's called the pitch. I've learned a lot of other things that I can't even share with you, but that is a great show. But again, they're playing right now. That's where the parking lot's probably overpacked, and people are going on that little side road and everything else to be able to go watch the soccer. And then we got volleyball here tonight. So it's a happening place here at Waupun High School tonight. We're going to take a break, come back with the beginning of tonight's match. It's Waupun at home taking on the Blue Devils of Lodi. Back right after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. We'll take care of what can't be seen. Removing dust? For us, that's a must. And a reminder, get on a furnace maintenance plan now so your home is clean and cozy this fall and winter. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. If you're lucky, we'll be faster than a Derby from Kentucky.
Hello, back pain sufferers. This is Dr. Randall Blahoviak with NewMed Integrated Healthcare. Are you struggling to find a solution for the constant neck and back pain that's keeping you from enjoying life? Maybe you're wondering if you should go the medical route, or maybe you're even thinking about giving chiropractic a try. Well, now you don't have to decide between the two. At New Medical Center in Waupun, you can have the best of both worlds. Let our team of experienced medical professionals and chiropractors design a treatment plan to get you back to living a pain-free life. The healthcare team at New Medical Center will assess your condition and give you a combination of options, both medical and chiropractic, to choose from. With over 30 years of experience treating back pain, you can be assured that the team at New Medical Center will discover and address the source of your pain. Don't waste another minute trying the same old failed strategies. Let New Medical Center help get you back to living your best pain-free life. Call New Medical Center now at 920-324-9899. That's 920-324-9899. Or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture, we're honored to be voted by you to be one of the best mattress stores in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the finest in style, comfort, and quality to the Waupun area.
We've teamed up with amazing brands like Ashley, Lazy Boy, Bestcraft, Marshfield, Best Home Furnishings, Mega Motion to offer you the best selection around.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Make your home a place you truly love with Verhaeg's Furniture Mart.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All-Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
Okay, we are back. Steve Witterhack along with Randy Armgren. We'll have the starting lineups to show you them as they'll be coming out, but the nice bright pink uniforms of the Waupun Lady Warrior volleyball team, and throwing some nice keepsakes out there. I love that, especially it's a nice tradition with the volleyballs that they throw up. Remember, they used to do football games all the time, those little football games. That was a treasured prize to catch one of those at a football game when I was a kid growing up.
National Bank of Waupun, they still have some.
Yeah, oh, do you? Yeah, that's a big thing. We saw a Badger game with Brittany Dogner playing for the Wisconsin Badgers, and we went there, and I remember my niece Holly, who was their teammate for those 4 state championships they had during their time in that 5-year run of winning state championships. But I remember Brittany saw Holly there, just walked and started throwing up the crowd, just handed it to Holly in the crowd. And they got a chance to play each other at least once, if not a couple times, when they played. Green Bay hosted, actually, the Badgers up in Green Bay. That was a pretty cool thing for them to meet each other. A lot of good pictures of them wearing their jerseys for the different colleges, and that was a nice little moment that they had as they played from little kids on, and just magical years for Waupun volleyball. So there we go. They waited for the clock to run out, so we're going to come let you know what the starting lineup is for the Lodi Blue Devils, first of all.
Tallest girl on the Blue Devils team is not in uniform there. She's kind of the manager. She looks like she should be playing the
Kelly Kieski is a right side hitter, just a sophomore, 5'11", so she's got some size on her too. Also starting is Brielle Burrows, She is her outside hitter, a 5'8 senior. Also in the starting lineup for the Blue Devils, Ella Best, one of the setters and right side hitters, a 5'8 senior. Ellie Cutts is a outside hitter, a sophomore at 5'5". Also, Darla Rip is a middle hitter, senior, 5'9". And Molly Krieger, another one of their middle hitters, a freshman only, 5'11". So they got some size on that team. And like you said, maybe she's maybe injured.
Yeah,
or
I wondered about that because she looks like she's about 6'1", at least, the young lady in the blue jeans.
Faith Hesselberg is their libero, too. She's a senior, 5'7". So let's give you the starting lineup now for the Waupun Lady Warriors. Hayden Schultz, their kill leader on the team. He's a senior, great player out there, setter, and also a right side hitter. Ava Vandezan. And she's a power hitter from the left side, outside hitter. She's a senior at 5'8". Then you got one of your back row players, one of the best setters, Audrey Sanders. She's a junior in the starting lineup. Alexis Babish with over 1,000 assists in her career as a Waupun setter. Sets and also plays that right side. Then her sister, of course, Ryan Babish, a senior for Waupun, and also your middle hitter, Jalen Landl, 5'10 senior. And kind of the Energizer Bunny in the back row, their libero. Now, she's a good one, libero for Waupun, and that is Mickey Borchert, a 5'3 senior. That is the starting lineup for both teams, and we are ready to play some volleyball here at Waupun High School. A busy, busy place here tonight.
Nice to see the officials got the memo, and there were their pink whistles tonight as well for cancer.
Yeah, I'm sure they run into that quite often and have that in their case.
Keep it in their bag, yes.
Unless they handed them one, but keep that. Yeah, that's a nice thing. And
definitely stands out against their white officiating polos.
And we've seen also the football referees do that with their flags, having pink flags instead of yellow ones. I've seen that happen, at least in one of the games that we were at. So here we go.
Yeah, fairly decent crowd here, considering a lot happening tonight.
Yes.
And
so many choices.
I think the student section a little bit down as some of those football guys probably going over to support their soccer buddies.
Got a chance to talk to a lot of those guys waiting for my interview with Coach Adrian Harmson tonight. It's fun talking. What a bunch of great young guys, and they come up to me and very respectful, and love talking to those guys. So they're fired up for tomorrow. No, they know the importance of that game for Waupun as far as their seeding. So we are off and running now. Audrey Sanders with a serve, and said second best server on the team. And, man, she's got a nasty serve when she's on, and there's so much movement, and she knows how to hit the short shots, and that one, they couldn't handle it for Lodi.
Right off the top of the tape, that's tough to handle.
Little tape job, that's always hard to kind of get yourself set to. And there's one off the block. Not a hard hit from that left side by Brielle Burrows, but off the fingertips of Waupun's Jalen Landl, and on the floor behind her. So we're tied at 1 apiece. Back to serve now for the Blue Devils is Ella Best, setter and also right side hitter. Now set in the middle of the Landl, pokes it over, and we got a player in the net for the Blue Devils. So that's a point for Waupun. 2-1 the lead now for the Waupun Lady Warriors in set number 1. Alexis Babish back to serve. Flirting with that back line, and just a nice serve. Burrows has trouble handling that. Kind of chunks it, and Waupun gets the point. Another point off serve for Waupun. And going right again in the same spot, and that's going to be out of bounds. I think a swing and a miss by Burrows back there, and it's going to be a point for Lodi. She took offered on it, but just didn't hit it. So Waupun gets the point going to the Blue Devils. Burrows with the serve now. That one is popped backside on the right side. Nice set. That is controlled by the Blue Devils. Kind of an iffy set there, but no call on that. Landl takes it off to the right side, and a diving attempt to save it. Hesselberg gets a hand on it but can't control. Nice placement there by Jalen Landl for the kill.
Jalen, one of the taller players on Waupun's team, able to get up above the net and direct that ball.
Sydney Neary coming in to serve now for Waupun. Good pass this time up to the front row, up to Best. A shot into the net. That one did not clear, and that'll be a point for Waupun. And the last matches that we've done, I wish we could have got that Lake Mills match in last week, but they ended up not having the crew to be able to do it for video, but it was a nice match. But you start seeing some players kind of working their way into the lineup a little bit like we are getting with Neary right now. Take a little bit off from that one on the right side on the hit by Kieski. You got Josie Kieski, you got Ellie Kieski who just hit that ball. Doing some right side hitting.
And Neary has played really well at times this season. If I've seen her have some very nice sets, nice matches.
It's going to be tight to the net. Got overpassed and not controlled over on the Lodi side. Right there was Allie Coots on that one, but nobody hit it. Just hit the floor. Waupun gets the point.
That was a ball there that Lodi could have attacked. Kind of sat back and.
Coming straight down. It's a tough timing on that. Before you don't want to hit it before it comes over. And set over on the left side, off the block, and then kind of throwing it off a little bit on that one was Alexis Babish. But they end up putting that away, and Lodi gets the point. Staying close here in the first set, 6-4 Waupun on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Back to serve now for the Blue Devils is Ellie Kieski. Goes to the middle back, and that one is going to be just out of bounds. Misses by inches.
Very close, very close. Good job by our linesman getting down there and taking a great look at it.
Now serving for Waupun is Hayden Schultz. Waupun leading 7-4. That one comes up short. Nice job on that one. Just kind of dies before it gets over to Allie Coots. Lands in front of her, and a point for Waupun, leading now 8-4. Thanks for joining us again here tonight. About 28 computers logged on, and so we're splitting a little time with soccer match that's going on with CWC and Waupun right now. Schultz is going to go left side over to Ryan Babish. Tries to go down the line with it, but out of bounds by about 5 feet. Point for the Blue Devils. 8-5 the score now in favor of Waupun. No, back to serve now for Lodi is Allie Coots. It's going to be so interesting going this whole season with this new conference and what you're going to see. What's the strong sports for a lot of the conferences? We know Lake Mills has got and Lakeside Lutheran, traditionally very good basketball team. Upon playing Lakeside Lutheran last year and being knocked out in the tournament. So I know they got a nice tall player that's coming back for them. Take a little off it, and diving forward over on the Lodi side can't get to it. Point for Waupun, leading now 9-5. We've been over to Lodi High School for a few events. Very nice girls basketball. No, that was Lake Mills that had a good basketball team, but we were over at Lodi for that game against Lake Mills. But we've been to their facility, so we know what that's like and how to get there. Nice job down the line by Eva Van de Zand, and it shanks off one of the players' arms and then goes just out of bounds. We had a little trouble getting a signal out on that one. We went to Lodi in that game against Lake Mills, a sectional game.
Did not have the greatest Wi-Fi.
That was poked off the block. Good job keeping that one alive for Waupun by Kluge. Back over on the Lodi side. Going to go left side on this one. Hit off the block again. Nice job keeping it alive. Backside on the right side over to Alexis Babish. Block back on the Waupun side. Nice job over there by Lodi. Hitting that one right back down, and then eventually it's Lodi's point. They're hanging around now, trailing 10-6. That will put Darla Rip, the senior, back to serve. Nice diving save by Borcher. Waupun will just finally get it back over, so kind of a free ball here for Lodi. Backside over on the right side. And a good job stepping in is Schultz. Going back to Eva Van de Zand, a big cut shot, and that's going to be just out of bounds. Surprising. I didn't think anybody could cut one at that much of an angle, but she did, and missed by about a foot.
A good call by the down official. We have a great view of it here, so we can almost see it better than anyone.
Yeah, Lodi can't afford that when you're trying to get back into it, so that into the net. A service error off the serve of Darla Rip, and a point for Waupun, leading 11-7. And Audrey Sanders coming in now to serve. Serves from the far left side. Control this time by Lodi. Left side attack going down the line with it was Burrows. Waupun getting it over to Landel. Back setter on the right side, and right off the arms of Ryan Babish back there, and then out of bounds wide right. That was Josie Kieski on that hit that puts it away for the kill. 11-8 now, the lead for Waupun.
Babish will take a seat after that on a rotation.
Coots will now serve. Oh, actually, Ella Best back to serve, I should say, for Lodi. That one's going to miss by about a foot, a little deep on that one. So another service error at the wrong time for Lodi, trying to get back in, and they are sitting down by 4, 12-8.
One of the best servers, and Alexis Babish right now.
A free ball for Waupun. Sanders gets the ball over to Babish, and then Ava Van de Zen again going to cut it at that angle again. Misses wide right. Puts a little extra power on that one, but misses.
Pretty good set there as well.
It's going to be tight to the net. Alexis gets it over to Landel. A good job, just powers it past the block off the hands of number 5, Ellie Kieski. And getting the kill for Waupun, Jalen Landel. Waupun back up by 4, 13-9. Just kind of trading points right now. Up anywhere from 4 to 3 points. It's back and forth. See if Waupun can run a few off right now. Sydney Neary with a serve. Mishandled ball. They're going to bump it over for a free opportunity for Waupun. Backs it over on the right side. Nice job, but that's a good job stepping in to keep it alive as best. Right side attack by Kieski. Controlled by Waupun, and a little roll shot over to the back row put up by Lodi. Neary getting the ball back to the left side again to Ryan Babish. Kind of tight to the net, so just pops it over the top of the block. And the lefty over there putting it away is Ellie Kieski, going right down the line off the block. And a point for Lodi, now down by 3 points, 13-10.
Pretty good action here in this first set. Both teams digging out some balls, keeping balls alive, keeping the rallies going.
Faith Hesselberg, a very good libero, good numbers on the season on her digs. Right side attack by Wapun's Hayden Schultz, controlled by Lodi, and the block up, poked back over by Landel. Another set, quick set in the middle, and Landel up and waiting for that one, but they're going to get it back. No, they're not. It looked like Kieski was ready to pop it over, but all of a sudden her teammate Burrows comes in and then just kind of shanks it off her arm and off to the right. And Waupun will get the point, leading now 14-10. Waupun getting some of their points here lately just by either bad serves or a mishit ball like they had, but it all started with that good serve that they couldn't handle in the beginning. Nasty little serve there by Borchard. Kieski goes to the middle back. Holtz pops it up, left side attack, right back over at Ryan Babish, and then kind of fading away with Schultz, trying to do a little bit too much with it, ends up hitting it deep. A point for Lodi, back within 3 now, 14-11 here in set number 1.
I think Schultz may have been worried about going around the antenna and tried to do a little much.
Sometimes you just got to just pop one over and live to see another hit here and see what they do with it. But this girl's going for it. Haley Bell now back to serve for Lodi. Right down the line. Back over to Ryan Babish on the left side, down the line, and popped up by Bell. Right by the 10-foot line, cross-court shot. Borchard passes it up close to the net. Good job, Anna. Just popping it over to the back right corner was Maggie Kluge. Not an easy place to try to set the ball by Alexis Babish. She gets it up to Kluge, and she just kind of hits the spot way in the back right corner and puts it away.
Alexis had to go a long ways to get to that ball, and good communication, taking charge. Turned out good for Waupun, with Kluge finishing the play.
Hayden Schultz back to serve for the Lady Warriors. There goes Kieski trying to hit one over, but it catches the tape, is not clear on the shot by Josie Kieski. Waupun now with a 5-point lead, 16-11. There's serve here for Hayden Schultz. Right to that middle back on that serve. I'm just going to get pushed over. Not a great set. All they could do is just poke it over. Ryan Babish with a cut shot. Good job by the libero Hesselberg. That one's rolled over. Good job by Borchert. Back set over on the right side over to Alexis Babish. Off the block, back on the Waupun side, and taking it over on the second hit. Nice job by Hayden Schultz. They're so good at that between Hayden Schultz up there in the front row setting Alexis Babish, disguising that to the last second and find that little open spot right in the middle of the 10-foot line. Timeout now by Lodi. We're going to do the same. Come back in 30 seconds with more Waupun Lady Warrior Volleyball on Radio Plus Sports.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
Okay, we are back. Steve Witterhack along with Randy Armgall. Waupun, a little run right now. They were kind of hovering at 4 and 3-point leads, and now they got it up to 6. Nice little run for Waupun, getting the last 3 points, now leading 17-11 here in set number 1.
Probably a good timeout by Lodi, try and break the momentum that Waupun had going. And Waupun playing good defense as well, covering a lot of holes.
Hayden Schultz continues to serve now for Waupun. Set by Bell. Middle attack. Nice job by Schultz digging it out, but got a player in the net for Lodi. Will give Waupun a point. Makes it now 18-11.
Get the feeling Waupun, they'd kind of like to not go 5 sets here tonight with this one and maybe send a message for that tournament game coming up next week.
Double block is up. Kieski hits it into it and powers it off the block, and then it goes out of bounds off the block's hands. That is a point for Lodi, stopping the bleeding. But they're down by 6 now, 18-12. Yeah, what kind of psyche do you have coming out of this if you lose in 3 here at Waupun, and then you got a plan coming up next week? I don't think it was a close match. Alexis Babish into the double block, kept alive on the Lodi side, and just bumped over by Hesselberg. Waupun has it, going back over to Ryan Babish. Goes cross court and goes off the shoulder of the back row player out there, Allie Coots. And it dives forward, awkwardly hits her shoulder, and Waupun gets the point, now leading 19-12.
Yeah, Regan Holtz takes a seat. Ava Vanazan back into the game here.
The side attack again. The block is up. Alexis Babish up there, along with your other middle hitter there, Maggie Kluge. Put a big wall up and put it back down for the block kill.
Yeah, they dominated at the net right there.
Ryan Babish with a serve. Nice one deep on that one. Goes Kieski down the line. Nice touch on that one from Josie Kieski. Instead of going cross court where they're kind of covering there, she goes a little bit more down the line. Just Ryan Babish just a little away from the ball, but a nice spot for that one for Kieski.
Ryan Babish talking to Coach Hop, saying, I guessed the wrong way.
Wasn't going to come up short, but good job by Ryan to come up and get it. Then it's just rolled over right in front of her sister Alexis on that one. Poked over, nice diving save by Hayden Schultz, and they can't quite get it where they can hit it back over the net, but Schultz, good job getting after it and at least giving your team a chance on that one. Point for Lodi, they're down by 6, 20-14. Back to serve for the Blue Devils is Darla Ripp. Borchert getting it over to Hayden Schultz, back over to Ava Vandazan. Borchert puts it back over, man. All over the place and set and ready to go right away. Ryan Babish with the pass over to Schultz, going back over to Ava Vandazan. The block, back over the Waupun side, chased off the court. Back in play, and then Ryan Babish hits it into the bottom of the net. Point for Lodi. They've strung a few together now. Down by 5, 20-15.
Crawling and scraping their way back into this set. Hopefully the Brewers are crawling and scraping their way back into that game in L.A.
Would be nice. It's been disappointing so far. Ava again, and winds up. Nice job over there on that right side of the blocking for Lodi, and going up and getting it is a sophomore, Josie Kieski, getting it and bringing it back. And right now Ava's been blocking with the last 3 or 4 attempts over there. They've been putting up a wall on their side right now and got their team back within 4.
Fan base from Lodi loving it. They're cheering their team on. That's a good serve.
Nice job by Babish Orion to just get the ball up. Set now from Bell, and that's just tapped over. Nice pancake save by Schultz. And then Borchard takes it deep in the middle, but a good pass to the front row. Then Borchard getting the ball up. Hayden Schultz tracks it down, and then Ava Van de Zand unleashes on that one. Just try to block this one, she says. Kind of pinballs off their arms and out of bounds, wide left. A swing there from Ava Van de Zand, putting Waupun up by 5, 21-16.
Opportunity to stop the bleeding right there, get Waupun. Ooh, good serve once more.
Yeah, Sanders every time just putting something in. Not sure the official didn't make a call at all, so I'm not sure what they're calling. Inadvertent whistle, maybe? Yeah, possibly an inadvertent whistle. I thought we had a player in the net, actually, at one time in that, too.
The Waupun players were calling for that, but whistle might have came before that action.
Yeah, so you can do this one over. Still a 5-point lead for Waupun. And then kind of backpedaling on that one is McKenna Nicholas. And she's going backwards, just hits off the front of her hands and shoots off to the left. So a timeout again for Lodi. Back in 30 seconds with more Waupun Lady Warrior Volleyball on Radio Plus Sports.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Okay, welcome back to Waupun Area Junior Senior High School. It's weird now. I got grandkids old enough to go to this school for the first time. My grandson Ryston is 12-year-old. He's in 7th grade, and 7th through 12th grade go to school here. So got to pick him up over on the west side of school. Get used to that. Then I got to race over to Rock River Intermediate School and pick up Riker and Johnny over on that side. So it's stressful. It's stressful, but we make it happen. Once Ryston starts basketball again for school, they practice right after school, so that cuts that part of the pickup down. Just go over to Rock River. So here we go. Time up by Lodi. We are back. That's just poked over. Easy ball here for Waupun to handle. Back set over the right side, tight to the net. Good job by Alexis Babish to just poke it over. Left side attack again by Lodi on the swing by Burrows. Back over to Eva Van de Zand on the left side off the block. Pop back in the air, chasing it off the court. He is Bell. And then there, Liberal Hesselberg hits it back over. Here goes Ava Van de Zand reaching back and just missing by a few feet here so far tonight, man. Blasting a few out of bounds right, but not by a lot. And you could tell she reached back on that one. One of those that she felt she could really hammer down and just missed it by a little bit deep.
Ava's had a couple go wide and also a couple deep tonight. So, yeah, she's feeling it. She's going to stay aggressive, I'm sure. Balls will start hitting the floor.
Yeah, Best back to serve now for the Blue Devils. Quick set in the middle for Jalen Landel. It just popped in the air. Hesselberg chases it, serves it on, sets it around the right side. Looking for a touch somewhere over there as it went out of bounds, but that was out of bounds by Ellie Kieski. And a point for Waupun.
Good job by Waupun pulling off that ball. They were going to play it and then pulled off at the last minute.
There's a middle attack. Taking a nice approach there, and that one just rolls along the top of the net here. Teams give her a nice little shove to celebrate in celebration for Brielle Burrows, putting it away. And Waupun now with a 5-point lead, just 2 points away from a set number 1 victory against the visiting Blue Devils of Lodi. Nice team. That one comes up short. Good job by Borchard to get to it. Somehow they give her to Schultz on the left side. Goes Lodi, and their opportunity down the line. That's going to be out of bounds deep on the swing by Allie Coots. Point for Waupun. Now sitting at set number 1 point of 24-18.
As you said, it's been more mistakes by Lodi than it has been quality play by Waupun. They've had opportunities that they haven't been able to finish points.
Back center on the right side, Kieski. Off the block, back over the net. A good job by Ryan Babish to put it away, and Waupun wins 25-18 on the overpass ball. And we'll be back in just 2.5 minutes with more Waupun Lady Warrior Volleyball live from Waupun High School on Radio Plus Sports.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch. Everyone's favorite buffet.
Extend your vertical tillage options with a new Kuhn Krause Accelerator XT8010 available at Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown. Proven Excalibur VT blades cut tough residue, creating a superior seed bed. Gang angle options of 1 to 5 degrees for true vertical tillage or 6 to 8 degrees for more aggressive tillage action. Mid-mounted tines redirect soil and residue flow ahead of rear gangs. Exclusive star wheel treaders, brake clods, and anchor residue, while the 24/7 conditioning reel firms and finishes the seed bed. The Accelerator XT is available in RTK cut widths of 11 to 40 foot. Ask your dealer about the new Smart Soil Technology ISOBUS system for your new Accelerator XT.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard to get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch. Everyone's favorite buffet.
Okay, we are back. Steve Witterhack and Randy Armgett. We got the stream team here. You got Cam with the switcher duties here tonight, director of the whole thing, and you got Kyle on camera. Kyle's going to be joining us coming up tomorrow night. We're going to be heading over to Wisconsin Dells for Waupun Warrior football. A lot at stake at that game, seating-wise for Waupun, and Dells would like to win just to even have an outside opportunity to possibly get in the postseason and get themselves to 4-5 and once in a while when they need a few more teams, they got to grab those under 500 teams. So that's what they're kind of playing for.
Well, Dell's a pretty decent football team, too. I think it'll be a competitive game for Waupun tomorrow night.
I think they're better than their record.
Yeah, I agree,
on the season. They put up some big numbers passing-wise. They had over 1,400 yards passing, and they also have a good running back. They've got a huge defensive end and tight end on the team. That's overpassed, and Lodi waiting for it and putting it away. Nice job there by Ellie Kieski. It was like that. They love to play so much they give them a good shove in the shoulders and they go flying back. Bell with the serve, handled by Ava Van de Zandt. Back to Ava on that left side, cross court. Nice job by Hesselberg to step in, keep it alive. It's tight to the net. And a good job keeping it alive was Alexis Babish. That one is poked over and just out of bounds, wide left. Good job by Babish, though. She gets tested a lot of times where she has to run away for the ball or gets those tight ones like that to the net. She controlled it, not just to poke it over, but to still get it to somebody to hit it back over the net.
Ooh, good serve.
Yeah, Sanders
tough to handle.
That Sanders again with it. Sanders will pass it up over to Schultz, and middle attack by a nice job, and the swing there by Jalen Landl puts it away to the middle back.
Couple of check-ins, too. Nikki Broxma that we see often, and Alice Krieger saying good luck, Waupun. Go Waupun. Thanks for joining us on the live chat.
Aunt Nikki always cheering for her niece out there with Abe on the court. Just went up and Landell up to try to block it, and then we've got a player underneath the net for the Blue Devils, and Waupun will get the point, leading now 3-1 here in the second set after winning the first set 25-18. Another serve for Sanders. Waupun really on their serving tonight. They're doing a great job. Not many service errors. I can't remember really any service errors for Waupun. That one was swung and hit out of bounds deep by the Blue Devils. Sanders continues serving. Waupun up by 3. And you don't mind, like I said, you don't mind if they get 2-3 points off your serve, then you hit one in the net because you're going for it. Coaches have no problem with that.
It's all your fault. You jinxed her.
No, that's good.
Oh, man.
That's nice little run there for Sanders. Ooh, short little serve. Good job getting to it. Ava Van de Zan will, she's always loading for there's no dinks really for her. She goes for it every time. The block up on the right side. Nice job by Alexis Babish over there, and Landell putting up the wall on the right side. And a point for Waupun. 5-2 the lead now here in the second set. And, tight to the middle attack. Not sure what we're player in the net maybe for Waupun.
Yeah, in the net or under the net, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I didn't see where she went like that or she went like that. It's the net that's underneath.
Have not seen any rotation issues tonight yet.
No.
I've seen a lot of them this year.
Yeah, I've seen more this year than I've seen any other year that I've ever called volleyball. Right side attack from Ava Van de Zan going down the line, missing wide right. Just a little off on her consistency, but I appreciate her going for it. I was invited by Paul Ramirez, too. He goes, is there any way you can get a camera down in the locker room at halftime? I give some pretty good motivational speeches at halftime. So there's some way we can actually air during a football game, but I don't think we can quite work that out. But he really invited us to come in. How we fire the guys up and get them ready for the second half.
Might have to have that on delay, though.
Yeah.
You never know what happens in a locker room.
We can record it off another camera and another source, and then you look back at it later. And
it's kind of sacred grounds in there.
Oh, yeah.
I bet.
In a locker room. Big swing by Schultz, but the block up over on that right side again. You get the long arms of Ellie Kieski over there, 5'11", sophomore. Obviously, some twin sisters, both in the sophomore class, the Kieskis. And let's say identical twins. There's a left side attack by Schultz, and I don't know if that cleared it or not, but the block up there anyway. So a nice little run, and now Lodi finds themselves in the lead here, 6-5.
Yeah, I don't believe that ball by Schultz ever cleared the net.
Yeah, usually they'll show their four fingers. I don't believe it did either, but you see the call by the officials. Overpass ball, and waiting for it, putting it away is Darla Rip. So a nice little run by the Blue Devils now with a 2-point lead. And now Amanda Hopp said, let's call a timeout. Her first timeout of the night. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more Waupun Lady Warrior Volleyball on Radio Plus Sports.
Chronic pain sufferers, listen up. If you're suffering from pain due to injury or illness, and the options you've tried have failed to alleviate your pain, or surgery has been recommended, you may be wondering if you've run out of options. If so, regenerative medicine may be your answer. At New Medical Center, we use a variety of alternative treatments designed to harness your own body's ability to heal. Rather than covering up your pain, regenerative medicine goes right to the source to resolve and repair the injury. Instead of using harmful drugs to mask your pain or having risky surgery that can cause additional injury and increase your chance of arthritis, regenerative medicine helps your body repair the damage that causes pain. Don't let pain compromise your favorite hobbies and activities, leaving you crippled and desperate for help. Thousands of people have found relief with regenerative medicine, and you can too. Call the experts at New Medical Center to get an appointment today. New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. That's 920-324-9899. Or check us out on the web at www.newmedicalctr.com.
They're back just in time after that timeout by Waupun. That was close to the line, but hit by Schultz on that one. Waupun gets another opportunity, and Schultz just rolls it over. We go left side attack off the hit of number 4, Haley Nolden. And that's off the touch, and a point for Waupun. Back within a point now, trailing 7-6. Nice little run there by Lodi to take the lead here in this second set.
Well, we thought coming in it would be very competitive, and it has been so far.
Sydney Neary with a serve for Waupun. They get the ball over to Bell. Back sets right side over to Kieski. Dug out by Alexis Babish. Left side attack now by Ryan Babish. Bell gets the pass, kind of backside it back over to Kieski. Popped up again by Alexis Babish. Big swing, and putting it back up is Hesselberg. The roll shot, that's going to be about 10 feet out of bounds on that push out of the heel of the hand of Haley Nolden. It's the first I've seen her rotate in the game. You remember seeing her out here earlier?
I don't believe so, no.
Oh.
Some fresh blood, some fresh legs.
5'6" senior on the court now for Lodi. We're tied at 7 apiece. Another serve for Neary. Hesselberg chases it off the court and just bumped over. Nice job on that hit over. It's going to be tight to the net. And again on the overpass, Darla ripped all over that one just to put it away. Nice little hit. What looked like it's going to be a free ball for Waupun, and they did the most with it. They just barely hit over the net. Waupun had to dive for it to control it. Became advantage Lodi after that. So back in the lead are the Blue Devils, leading 8-7 here in the second set. Second set last time they played was Lodi beating Waupun back on the 18th of September, 26-24. Extra points in that one.
That's a long time ago. Yeah, that's amazing how fast these seasons go by.
Yeah. Oh, nasty little serve. That one just died like it hit a brick wall when it got over the net. Just boom, back on the floor just past the 10-foot line. Waupun doesn't react, and a nice ace serve off the serve of Ella Best. The best of Waupun on that serve. 2-point lead now for the Blue Devils. Babish getting chased to the back row to get it, and Ryan Babish just pushes it over on the third hit. Backs on the right side going back, and they like setting that right side a lot with the Kieski sisters over there. And putting it away again is Josie Kieski, and they're fired up right now.
They're fired up. They almost hurt themselves celebrating.
Yeah, don't love me so much. Alexis backs it on the right side over to Schultz, right into the block. Block has been real good for Lodi. They're taking that part of our game away. Then the block for Waupun doesn't close it up, and a good swing by Haley Nolden. It's it past Schultz and past Landel over there. They didn't close it up, and falls right between them and the net. Now with a 4-point lead for the Blue Devils, leading 11-7 here in the second set. That one's blasted out of bounds deep. Just kept on carrying out of bounds.
I have to believe 4 points is the biggest lead that Lodi has had in this match. Yeah. Waupun was 4 or 5 points back and forth until they opened it up near the end of the first set.
Let's see if Waupun can get on a little run right now. Nasty little serve by Borchip. A nice controlled shot. Going to back over to Kieski, and she just rears back and puts one down. Kieski sisters, Josie Kieski in that one. You're feeling it, I tell you. They're finding wherever the Kieskis are. They're setting them right now, finding them. Holden put one away, and then the Kieski sisters. Got a good thing going right now for the Blue Devils. Middle attack now. That's going to be way out of bounds on the swing by Maggie Kluge. Waupun back on their heels. Really can't get anything set up and going here against Lodi and that great defense at the net. 13-8 now. Lodi leading here in the second set. The set left side over to Ryan Babish. Back on Waupun's side. Can't get it past that block. Ryan Babish again going down the line. Nice job. Mixing it up a little bit. Going down the line that time to get the kill. Waupun down by 4, 13-9.
Assist to her sister, Alexis. Again, covering a lot of ground, getting in great position.
Maybe wants to send us, what's a great place to eat over at Wisconsin Dells? We'd like to go early like we did in that Watoma game for football tomorrow. It's a good place to eat at Wisconsin Dells. That one's hit into the net, kind of backpedaling to get to it. Brielle Burrows going towards the out of bounds, hits it into the net. Waupun now works their way back within 3, 13-10. Waupun Warrior football coming up tomorrow night at 7 o'clock at Wisconsin Dells. Should be a good game. Back set on the right side, and that one's going to go awkwardly off the hands of Josie Kieski. Point for Waupun, now only down by 2.
I have the feeling we'll be able to find a place to eat in the Dells.
Yeah, is there any place to eat over there?
There might be 1 or 2 restaurants available.
But you want to find the good one, though. That's my trying to narrow it down. I thought about Grateful Shed. That gives you some choices there. Ava's Grandma Dawn said she didn't like it when she went there, but that was a few years ago, she said. I went there a couple times, thought it was pretty good. That one's kept alive by Holtz in the back row. And that one, nice cut shot, but Kieski gets to it. Middle attack now, and Borchard steps in to control it. That one's taken over on the second hit. Nice job by Hesselberg. And then we've got a player with a double contact for Lodi. Kind of mishandle it with the balls, hitting the ball at different times with the hands. Not a clean push up there to her team. Waupun now only down by a point, 13-12. Nice run here for Waupun. Now Lodi takes a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds or more. Lady Warrior Volleyball on RP Sports.
The John Deere Gator XUV lets you cut, pack, drive, scout, weld, stack, feed, pull, load, tow, spray, and haul, all in a single day. With a redesigned, fully customizable cargo box and a towing capacity of up to 4,000 pounds. You just have to get in the seat.
The Gear Up for Fall sale going on now through September 30th on the SUV 590M model. Save $2,000. See Baldwin Implement in Waupun and Beaver Dam. Your full-line John Deere dealer today for all the details.
Okay, we are back. Steve Winterhack and Randy Armga with you, and getting nothing but bad news from Cam, our director here tonight, with the updates on the baseball game. So we're a little ticked at him right now.
Yeah,
you can't say anything good about it.
Told you, Cam. I don't want to hear it unless it's good news.
Oh boy, the game is done. Okay.
I'm ready to take my sweatshirt off and toss it down. I don't know what I have.
You got a shirt underneath there?
I do have something. I don't know what it is, though, so I better not.
You see the Waupun tattoo Randy's got across his chest?
I shaved it into my chest there.
I've seen people do that. Colin Uren's a guy that can actually, maybe he can advertise on his chest. He'll shave it into his chest for you.
And it grows back in 4 days.
Yeah, it's back. A nice swing from the right side. Alexis Babish putting it away. Nice feed there from her teammate. Up there, Hayden Schultz putting it right there, and she hammers it down. Those are the points we like to see, the ones that Waupun puts it away. Hayden Schultz with another serve. We're tied at 13. Nice comeback by Waupun. Here goes Kieski, and that's a nice swing for her, going just kind of between the block over there on that right side. It's the most I've seen the right side get set because they've got the right people to do it. You get a lefty over on there on that right side. You put it for him. That's just like a right-hander on the left side. She knows how to put it away. Lodi back out on top, 14-13. Hesselberg hits one into the net, so a free point there for Waupun. See if they can take advantage. We're tied at 14.
Nearly a service fault when her foot, I thought she was going to cross the line, and the official took a really close look and said, no, she hit her toe back by a good inch.
Mishandled serve receive, but they do get it over the left side. That's tapped over. Perfect touch on that one from Brielle Burrows. Kind of had her arm back like she's going to launch on one, and then she just kind of taps it over the top of the block and finds a wide open court right behind the double block. Lead back in the hands of Lodi, 15-14.
Burrows, 5'8", senior, getting it done there for her team.
A team to be reckoned with here coming up in the Capital North with got the Kieski sisters out there, so they're going to be back for a couple more years. Well, quick set in the middle, a nice shot by Kluge, but a nice dig in the back row by Bell. Then another one trying to tap it over again, and going to that was Brielle Burrows, but that one went right into the net. So another free point there for Waupun. We're tied at 15.
And Bell says, come on, I make a save like that. Keep it in play. Oh, man.
Here we go. Super server for Waupun. Audrey Sanders back to serve. It's going to stay in the back row again. Mishandled ball, and it just rolled over. Ava Van de Zand gets to it. Schultz gets it. Backs that right side over to Alexis Babish. Blocked back on the Waupun side. Sanders getting the ball over to Ava Van de Zand, and poked and kept alive. Middle attack. Block is up there by Landl. They chase it to the back row, and Waupun's going to get a point. Good hitting on both sides on that one, but finally put away by Waupun's Jalen Landl. Put Waupun up now, 16-15 here in the second set. Andre Sanders continues to serve now for the Lady Warriors. Good solid serve, but a good pass over to Bell, middle attack. And that's going to go off the net and out of bounds on the swing by Brielle Burrows. Another point for Waupun, leading now 17-15.
That ball would have went wide even if Burrows hadn't hit the tape, and way too much angle on that shot.
Sanders again with a serve for the Lady Warriors. Kind of a rocket. That one just came shooting out of her hand like a cannon and out of bounds deep by a few feet. But still a lead for Waupun, up 17-16. Burrows rotates to the back row to serve now for the Blue Devils. Goes to the middle, Borchert getting the ball over to Schultz and kind of rolling it over on the third hit. It was Beam, or I should say Waupun's Babish. Nice dig in the back row by Hesselberg. And a good swing this time by Haley Holden. We just saw here in the second set. Now she's got a couple kills. Holden puts it away. We are tied now at 17. What a battle here in the second set.
What a battle. Waupun down by 5 earlier, able to battle back and forth action since that point.
Trying to get it back, get that lead back. A big swing there by Landl. Kind of rears back on that one. Jalen Landl puts it away to the back right corner. You can tell when that set is right there. They just kind of cock their arm back just a little bit more. She was going to put that down. Nice kill there by Landl.
You can see Jaden's eyes light up and say, yeah, here it goes. Try and get it.
It's going to be tight to the net. Good job by their setter up there with a Bell. Waupun controls, goes back to David Van de Zand into the block, then out of bounds, and sent out of bounds off the block.
That ball, yeah.
Let's see what do they call?
They did call it out, but they're.
It was off the block out. Unless they hit the antenna or something. They're saying out of bounds is because. Might be what it was. I don't know. She's going to rear it back. That was awkward.
Yeah.
It was an awkward position to get it, and it kind of went down the line. So all I can say could have hit the antenna. Tight to the net, and they do get over to Landl off the block. Going to go back to Holden down that corner. Good job keeping it alive as Sanders. Cross court set over to Ava Van de Zand. This diving save in the back row. Again, they got it right where they want to get it, over on that right side of one of the Kieski sisters. And that time Ellie puts it away cross court. Nice save in the back row by Olivia Holmwood. She's playing in the middle back right now, and I think she's just getting into the match for the first time. I haven't seen her back there, but she had a nice diving save to keep that alive for Lodi.
May have been Ellie's best swing of the night right there, keeping it well inbounds.
Molly Krieger with the serve. Ava Van de Zand off the net, and then it goes off the hands of Ellie Kieski and out of bounds wide left. A much needed point there for Waupun. They've tied it up now at 19 apiece as Ava Van de Zand checks out. And checking in for her will be Sydney Neary. Go back and serve. Waupun needs to run a few points off right now. We're all tied at 19 apiece. Neary with the serve. That's going to shank off to the left side, and a good job there by Neary, going right after one of the newer players out there, Holmwood. Shanks it wide left. Waupun gets the point, leading now 20-19. Neary continues to serve a little knuckleball action on that one, kind of picking on the new player, Holmwood, back there. Good opportunity for Waupun right now. Middle attack by Landl, puts it away. That's what you get those nice serves for, to see if you can create them. Just to pop it back over, then you get a chance to set it up. And Waupun now leading 21-19. Back in 30 seconds with more Warrior Volleyball on Radio Plus Sports.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Okay, we are back, and we're going to pan the crowd right now. I do this for my sister every game. We got to pan the crowd because she's nosy and wants to know who's in the crowd at the game right now. So thanks to Kyle for doing that. So I don't know if she saw anybody she knew. She probably knows everybody here. But again, that's sort of I'll call that my sister little pan of the crowd. We'll call it. We'll come up with some name for it. But she says, "Can you just? I'd like to see who's at the game." So
a lot of new faces to me here tonight.
Yeah.
See Jerry and Dawn Van Zandt up there, grandparents of Ava.
Just handled ball in the back, stays in the back row, but they are going to get up to Nolden up in the front row. Bond's going to get an opportunity now. Here goes Schultz with a big swing. Hard off the block, then up the fingertips of Homewood and out of bounds deep. Nice job working that one for Waupun. Now with a 3-point lead, 22-19 here in the second set.
Critical time for Waupun to start playing well. See if they can close out this second set.
Continuing to serve after a nice little run here is Waupun's number 18, Sydney Neary. Good pass this time up to Bell. Going to back set it over to Kieski. And we're going to get the old Babish to Babish. Alexis over to Ryan, set up there, and they put it away.
The official saying long.
Oh, it was long? Oh, man, that looked good.
I thought so, too. Yeah, it was close. Ball was called out.
Yeah, nice swing there, but just maybe missing by an inch on that one, so that'll be a point for Lodi. So they're back within two, not quitting yet here in the second set, 22-20 Waupun. Set over on the left side again to Ryan. Babish just rolls it over. Set now from Best. Back sets it over to Kieski. That's going to be out of bounds wide left. No touch on that one. Point for Waupun. Now 2 points away from taking a 2-0 lead here in the match. Maggie Kluge checks in now for Waupun to play the middle position.
Went back on replay and looked at it, and I think the official got it right. It was just a little long.
Goes Kieski from the left side, but a good job by Borcher to get to it. And Ryan Babish with a nice little cut shot. Good save there by Hesselberg. Nolden into the block. That is popped off the hands of Hesselberg and out of bounds wide left. And a point for Waupun, now sitting at set number 2 point, leading 24-20. Waupun playing next week, Tuesday, right here against the same team, against Lodi in the regional quarterfinal. Then you really get serious. It's all about if you lose, you're done. You want to continue on in the tournament. Block is up, and I don't think that cleared on that shot from the right side. So Waupun wins 25-20. They won the first set 25-18. We'll take a break, come back after this with the third set live from Waupun High School on Radio Plus Sports.
And Steve with us here. He's got the Brewer Fever, Main Street, downtown Waupun. Let's go, crew. He's some of this barrel man off the tap here, Steve.
Yeah, we got these glasses. We got all kinds of glasses. So stop down during the game, buy a beer, get $1 off your refill in that same glass. Keep that barrel man glass. It's awesome. It's great. It's a way to support the crew. Place is awesome when we're watching these games here.
Very good. And you can get some appetizers, get a burger, get some wrap, right, while you're watching the game.
Yeah, burger of the week, wrap of the week on the Facebook page. Check it out there. And then obviously homemade soups, appetizers, all kinds of great stuff to eat here. Come down here, hang out, watch the Brewers. Let's get this thing done. Let's get to the World Series.
Yep, Packers, of course, coming up on Sunday. They're going to try again in Arizona.
Another game that we should do well on, so let's see how that all works out again. But again, we have the football pretzels back too for the Packer games now, so come check those out. The giant football pretzel with beer cheese and honey mustard for $10. Can't go wrong.
Yeah, very good. Steve with us here, the other bar, Main Street. Waupun, have a good week, buddy. Thanks.
You too. Thanks. Go Brewers.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
We at the Glamour Shop pride ourselves in having a fantastic team that offers unbeatable customer service at rates we can stand behind. Our motto has always been, let's talk about hair. We're a passionate, team-based salon where relationships with our clients are at the heart of everything we do. Our experienced stylists work with you to create the look you've always dreamed of. Whether it's a cut, color, or a fresh style, we invite you to experience the Glamour Shop difference. The Glamour Shop. Call for an appointment today.
We are back at Waupun High School. Steve Witterhack and Randy Armgren announcing the winners of basket raffles, raising money again for a breast cancer battler right now. Again, you mentioned the name.
Yeah, research, and that is Amanda Patty is the recipient tonight.
Yeah, her thoughts and prayers definitely out to Amanda and her battle, and she fights strong, and they do what they need to help to get that out of her body and continue to live a long life. So our thoughts and prayers going out to Amanda.
Says right here, 1 in 8 women in the United States will develop breast cancer sometime in their lifetime. So that's a big number. Also says there's currently over 4 million breast cancer survivors.
That's a good number. I like that one right there, and hopefully it just keeps on growing and growing.
No, Steve, sorry, he did not win.
No, I was trying to look. I was going to do the big thing and say, I'm just going to donate it back into and give that to Amanda and everything too. But I have won it here before, and my wife always looks at me, and Debbie says, sometimes it's just for different organizations, but this is for somebody battling breast cancer.
Not sure who that gentleman is, but he looks like the winner. He's got a couple of arm lengths that he spent money on to buy tickets.
Very nice. But finally there was one. There was one, though. I can't remember what the cause was for, what group was putting it on, but I said, I don't care. If I win this one, I'm going to keep it. You always tell me I got to give it back all the time. But I kept it. It was like $200 and something at one of them that I was at. So just one time I'm going to do it. It wasn't for breast cancer or anything like that or anybody. It was just for like a snowmobile club or something like that, which is good. Nice thing. But I said, I'm taking the money on that one, and I did. And I went and bought myself something. Oh, nice serve. And you bring out the nice serve of Audrey Sanders to get things going. And I always have that great celebration on ace serves that they got from one of the college teams out there, that Memphis, that they saw it for the Memphis college team. And that's Ryan Babish. But that one catches the back leg. It's another ace, so another little dance there by the Waupun Lady Warriors, leading now 2-0. A nice start here in the third set, leading 2-0 and 2-0 here in the third set.
2 balls in a row that nobody even touched. Sanders putting them on the floor.
That one just kept on floating out of bounds. Sometimes those little knuckleballs, you don't know, they might just drop out, but that one just kept on floating. You just don't have total control of those, but those are hard to hit. They're going to land in. Waupun leading 2-1 here in the third set. Go middle hit now with Jalen Landell, and that one goes up the net, controlled by Lodi. Blocked back on the Lodi side. Left side swing now by Burrows, kept alive by Ava Vandezand. Backside on the right side over to Alexis Babish, and she puts it away.
Alexis' best swing of the night, I would say, right there.
She's had a couple
got a good set.
Nice hard hits over on that right side. She is a fun player to watch. Do so many things, just every aspect of the game. Hasselberg hits it to nobody and yells for him to go, get it and save me on that one, but just to no one, can't get to it. And Waupun opening up now a 4-1 lead.
Good serving to start this third set. Wow.
Oh, another nasty little ace serve that nobody touches from your top ace hitter on Waupun's team with Alexis Babish. Waupun leading 5-1. Quick timeout taken here in the third set. Back after this on Radio Plus Sports.
At John Deere, advanced features like Auto Connect decks make switching out attachments simple. Superior maneuverability gets you in and out of tight spaces, and our dependable lift capacity makes tough jobs easy. As for the other guys, well, let's just say they couldn't stack up. At John Deere, every day we prove the difference is more than paint deep. Gear up for fall sale now through September 30th. Cash discounts on select models. See Ballwig Implement in Waupun and Beaver Dam, your full-line John Deere dealer, for all the details.
Okay, Steve and Randy, back with you here in this third set. Waupun leading 2-0, and a nice start here in the second set. We saw 3 ace serves that nobody even got a hand on for Lodi. Just some nasty serves that just the bottom dropped out. And a nice job in this start here. Audrey Sanders with a couple of those serves, and then he had Alexis Babish who just had one. So nice start for Waupun, trying to end this thing maybe in 3.
And Alexis still serving. That's the positive right now. One of the best servers on this team.
That one is dropping too, but luckily they popped it up, so Waupun's going to get a free chance here. Sanders passing the ball up. Middle attack by Jalen Landl. Kept alive, and it's going to get bumped over the third hit. That was a nice hit. That's up. Oh! 4 contacts for Waupun, but a nice save over on the other side of the net. I think that was number 13, Darla Rip, that got to it. Looked like Waupun was going to get that one, and somehow out of nowhere she pops it back over. Not just a free ball, but almost got the point right off from that hit. Rip puts it towards the back. Borchard pops it up. Right side attack now from Ava Van de Zandt off the block, and it's going to be tight to the net. Good attempt there to try to keep the ball alive by Bess as it goes off the net. Those are hard to pull back out. Waupun now leading 6-2.
Girls look like they're having fun right now. Like they're enjoying their season. Sometimes late in the year it can get a little bit long and in a grind. They look like they're ready to go into this tournament and a positive.
That one just rolled over. Ryan Babish keeps it alive. Alexis Babish over to Jalen Landl, and she just finds the back right corner and puts it away.
What do you think, Steve? If they win this one in 3, do you come back with the pink jerseys again on Tuesday?
I don't know.
For good luck, maybe?
And there he puts that one in the net, but not before she gets a couple points for Waupun. 7-3. Not sure what they would do on that.
Probably not. I would think not.
Special for what the cause is tonight. So 7-3 now the lead for Waupun here in this third set, trying to wrap it up in 3 and focus on playing the same exact team coming up next week, Tuesday. Haley Bell back to serve now for Lodi. They're working on some rotation stuff right now with the down referee. Let's see if we can finish a match without calling any rotation problems. So
can't remember what team that was we did, and it was like 3 or 4 in a row in one of the sets by the same team. It was unusual.
It was Poynette.
Yeah, that might have been.
The last time I think we got a game in. So against Poynette, left side attack now by Ryan Babish. Nice cut shot. Great angle on that one. That definitely was going to land in. Diving a save attempt by Hesselberg, but Ryan Babish gets the kill for Waupun. And Borchard back to serve for Waupun, another one of their super servers. They've got some great serving on this team. Hesselberg will just bump it over on the third hit. Free one here for Waupun. Back set on the right side over to Schultz. Blast one down the line. Good job by Hesselberg just to pop it back up and keep it alive. Holtz getting the ball up to the front row. Again, reload on that right side and putting it away that time off the block. Putting it down is Schultz. Hayden Schultz with a kill.
Waupun going to that back set 2 times in a row. And
you don't do that all the time, but that does throw a team off. They don't expect it. And yeah, she was ready to hit it hard again. Borchard with another nasty serve. It's chasing the back row and then hit by Borchard in the back for Waupun. Ryan Babish from the left side takes a little off that one. Kind of a changeup. Finds the middle of the court right in front of Hesselberg. She'll get the kill. Waupun now leading by 7, 10-3. Another timeout. Back after this on Radio Plus Sports.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Everything going Waupun's way here in the third set. They win the first set 25-18. The second set, they had a battle from behind on that one and end up winning 25-20, and they take that momentum right into the third set, leading now convincingly 10-3 in the third set.
I believe they were down 13-8 in that second set. Yeah,
right.
5-point lead and midway in the set. Waupun tied it up at 13 and then back and forth for a number of points. Lead changes. Right now Waupun's serving well.
Porcher continues to serve. Their nice serve to the back row mishandled. The setter had to go back in the back row. They're not it's taking the total offense away from Lodi here in this third set. That's just tapped over, and we've got a Waupun player in the net. And that'll be a point for Lodi. But what we haven't heard a lot in this third set is mentioning the Kieski sisters much, and that's what we've been talking a lot about when they were pulling ahead before and a lot in this match. Not so much here in the third set.
Lodi not able to get their offense going because of the quality serving by Waupun.
Good pass, going to go over. Nice swing from that middle position by Maggie Kluge, puts it away.
Those quick sets are fun to watch, aren't they?
Yeah, I love those. That's my favorite. The timing to do that, that's what they call a fast offense. You don't loop it way over to the play. You hit it nice and low just above the net so they can just go up and, as they're pretty much just waiting for it, pound it down. Get that connection between your middle hitter and your setter on that one. It's pretty magical.
Tough to get the blockers in place. Yeah, it's
even
fun.
On the left side. You get the left side, right side on that slide if we don't run that often. But if you just keep it low, just barely above the net, instead of looping it up, that's hard to get your blockers up. That's going to be out of bounds on the swing, hitting the antenna by Allie Coots. Waupun continues to roll now, up 12-4. Brewers lose tonight, so they're down 3-0 in their series. They won't feel so bad about doing football tomorrow night.
That's right. Yeah, it's disappointing, but I mean they had a heck of a year. I think I saw the payroll is like $122 million for the Brewers, and it's $345 million for the Dodgers.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
Almost triple.
You can just go buy yourself a team, the World Series championship. Hey, don't forget, coming up tomorrow, Randy and I will be over at Wisconsin Dells. We're going to leave early, so like I said before, if anybody wants to text us and let us know or chat with us, let us know, give us some good ideas for a restaurant. We're going to go early, eat someplace. Maybe they'll even put another little live thing out on Facebook with our experience and getting everybody out to the game or to watch the game tomorrow. We did that with Wautoma.
We already agreed we're not going to Ishnala.
Yeah, we don't. How long is that? You've been there.
Yeah, we waited 4.5 hours. They do not take reservations, and it was on my birthday. I took the fam, and it's bring your wallet when you go there as well.
Is it worth the wait and the price that you pay her? Oh, nice block at the net there by Alexis Babish. You're going to set it on the right side again to Kieski off the block. Good job by Borchert to pop it up. Schultz goes back over to Ryan Babish. Goes down the nice cut shot by her. Nice controlled shot. Over on the right side, puts it off a couple of the Lodi players to get the kill. 16-4, Waupun.
Is it worth the wait? I don't know. It's a neat experience, once in a lifetime. I would say I don't know if I will ever go back, but
the food was the food worth it at the end?
It's good. Yeah, it's very good. I mean, it's well done, but yeah.
That's taken over in the second. Nice job disguising that and putting it away. Nice job again by Hayden Schultz. Like I said, our setters are so good at dumping that ball over on the second hit, hide it right to the last second. No time to react, just find that middle of the court by the 10-foot line. That's a beautiful shot. The setter over to Kieski on the right side. Block is up, and they were having their way with Waupun a little bit there for a while in that second set with the Kieskis on that right side, but not so much. The block up on that one. Waupun opens up a 14-point lead, 18-4. I'll get down to the court. We'll get a few interviews with some of the players. Hopefully want to talk to Alexis Babish and talk about her accomplishment getting the 1,000 mark on sets in her sophomore year. Wow, nice little attempt there, giving her whole body up as Haley Bell, but like the effort out there. But Waupun getting another point, now leading 19-4. Nothing but smiles on the court for Waupun.
Right on cue, Alexis Babish, as you mentioned her name, able to pound one down.
She does so many things out there, and right now they're hitting on all cylinders, and I like Waupun is forcing the issues here and there. They're putting away the balls, not just waiting for a bad serve or something like that or a mishit ball. They're taking control and putting balls away, getting points off their serve, all aspects of the game. Hayden Schultz's serve goes out a little bit long.
Wonder if they'll get the approval from the gentleman down in the corner down here next to our athletic director.
Yeah.
Mr. Milkowski,
Yeah.
winningest coaches in Wisconsin history. Still sticks around here and watches.
Actually, the winningest coach ever in Waupun volleyball. Nobody's done that. 11 state championships. And they did that in about a 16-season period.
2 runner-ups as well.
Yeah, all during that time. It was amazing, and I got to witness it all. I was at every one of them.
Can you believe you make it to the state championship 13 out of 16 years?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
It's just unheard of in any sport.
You can have a run of some amazing athletes, which he did, but then just keep it going year after year.
Nice little serve on that one for Waupun. In the ball game, Stella Stillwell with that serve. And that kind of set things up. They didn't return it very well. Waupun puts it away at the end, but really set up by that nice serve by Stillwell coming in and throwing off the Lodi serve receive. 21-5 now, the lead for Waupun.
You can clearly see Waupun is feeling it now.
Back sets over to Kieski over the top of the block, and that one does catch the line. Nice looping shot on that one, putting a lot of top spin. Ends up just dropping down right in the back of that line. 21-6 the lead for Waupun. We've got the cordless stuff all kind of ready to go. Good. So I'll run down there. We'll get a few interviews on the court.
You and I are going to be out of here early, as well as Kyle and Cam. Yeah, we're hoping for 21-6 lead here in the third set. It would be a miracle for Lodi to come back.
Borchard popping it up. Schultz gets it tight to the net for Ava Vandezijn. Just all she can do is poke it back in the court, keep it alive. Kieski again with that right hand. And that one is blocked back over. And a point for Waupun off the block. 22-6 now the lead for the Lady Warriors. Looking to sweep a team that's been playing everybody, all the other good teams in the conference, very close. Took us to 5 last time that we played them.
Maggie Kluge enjoying that, Steve, giving the crowd the 2 fingers down. This is what I did, down to the floor.
Jalen Landell puts it off to her right, and that's going to be a point for Waupun. Nice job. Last second, instead of just taking it over, just pushes it off to the right, finds that open court, and Waupun gets a point. Now 2 points away from a sweep here against Lodi.
Everything going in Waupun's favor right now.
Great serve there by Sanders. Left side attack. Block is up again. Everything. Waupun now the team that's putting that wall up. And Landell goes up and hammers one down. Just kind of hangs there for a second and finishes with a big hit to the back right corner. Waupun now sitting up 24-6. This is match point. Here, Waupun winning the first 2 sets. Closely contested. This one just a complete runaway over Lodi. Mishandled ball. Waupun's going to get a free chance right now. High looping shot back on Waupun's side. Schultz over to Ava Vandezijn down the line, and she puts it away. And Waupun wins 25-6 after winning the first set 25-18, the second set 25-20, and then, of course, 25-6 in the third set to sweep a team that took them to 5 last time, Lodi, and the team that they got to play coming up next week, Tuesday, right here in this gym in a regional quarterfinal. We're going to take a break right now, come back with a few stats from Randy. I always forget that he's doing those over there, and we're also going to get some interviews on the court. So join us for that. Stick around on Radio Plus Sports.
Hi, it's Dr. Randy with New Medical Center. Are you struggling with your weight? Tired of diets that just make you hungry? Maybe it's time to try something new. By now, most of you have heard about semaglutide and tirzepatide, the amazing new weight loss drugs that are sweeping across the country and helping thousands of people just like you successfully lose unwanted pounds. Well, wait no more. NewMed Integrated Healthcare has got you covered. Don't be fooled by expensive online plans with no direct medical supervision. New Medical Center's program is affordable and provides you with all the personalized support you need to succeed. Get started now and eliminate your cravings, decrease your appetite, and start losing those pounds. Take it from me, it's easier than you think. How do I know? Because I lost 50 pounds last year using this very program, and I've kept it off. Let the team at New Medical Center help you get the weight loss results you desire and deserve. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 to get started now, or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899.
Let's put it up in the window. It'll work better. Okay, there's that.
At Warner Harmson Furniture, Flooring, Kitchen, and Bath, we know that your home is more than just four walls. From kitchen and bath remodels to full home renovations and new construction, we have the team for you. Warner Harmson brings expert design and craftsmanship to every project. Dependable, detail-driven, and dedicated to you, we turn your vision into a home. Warner Harmson, we do it all. Visit WarnerHarmson.com and book your free consultation today.
Let me get you in this used car. There's a bunch of...
Yeah, that's what it feels like at most used car dealerships. Pushy sales tactics, pressure, and no peace of mind. At Schaefer Auto, we don't play that game. Every car's inspected by certified mechanics, and we got over 100 budget-friendly vehicles ready for you. Here, you actually get the space and support to choose the car that fits you.
Schaefer Auto, no tackles, no pressure, just the right car for you.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
The John Deere Gator XUV lets you cut, pack, drive, scout, weld, stack, feed, pull, load, tow, spray, and haul, all in a single day. With a redesigned, fully customizable cargo box and a towing capacity of up to 4,000 pounds. You just have to get in the seat.
The Gear Up for Fall sale going on now through September 30th on the SUV 590M model. Save $2,000. See Baldwin Implement in Waupun and Beaver Dam, your full-line John Deere dealer today for all the details.
A reminder for everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Planning to build? You need Pinot. Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your vision to reality. You need Pinot. After all, they've been doing it almost 50 years. To start your next project, go to rapinot.com. Check out their virtual design tool and turn your idea into action. That's rapinot.com and learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations.
Welcome down to the floor. Waupun sweeping a team they got to play next week Tuesday with Lodi. Scores of 25-18, 25-20, and 25-6 in this third set. And right now talking to Audrey Sanders, milestone that you reached here today with 500 digs so far in your career, just a junior right this year. So what does that mean to you?
It feels really awesome. Ever since I started my freshman year, I've always wanted to achieve a milestone like this, and it just feels really great.
Seems like somebody's always breaking a record here with this team, all the time. And I know you got to be getting up there with aces. I know between you and Alexis and Mickey out there, just unbelievable serving on the team. And talk about how important that is for the team. Some of those are pretty you hit two in that third to start the third set out that they didn't even touch.
We work really hard at practice on keeping our serves consistent, and when they're on, and it just feels really great to come in and just dominate on serving.
What do you think about playing this team again? Here you got to play them already. Next, kind of unusual to play that same team on Tuesday again. Thoughts on playing against Lodi? We gave you a pretty good run those first two sets.
Yeah, I feel like we did really good tonight, and we'll probably watch film again and just pick them apart like we did tonight and keep it up.
Well, Audrey, congratulations on the 500 digs. You got a ways to go. You got another year after this, and hopefully a deep run in the playoffs. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Okay, Audrey Sanders joining us. Alexis Babish, you had a big milestone too. Was it 1,000 assists? What does that mean to you to do that already your sophomore year?
It's so fun. I just have to give it all to my teammates because assists comes from when your hitters get a kill. So just putting them in the best situation possible to get a kill, it's just so amazing. I'm so blessed to be a part of this team.
You're going into the playoffs next week. You're playing the same team. Just thoughts on where your team is right now. How do you think you're playing right now? You guys seem to be playing at your best volleyball right now going into the playoffs?
Yeah, I think we're meshing really well as a team, and this was just a testament to how hard we have been working and our goals for this season to make a run in playoffs, and they're just the start of it. So, like, we're going to have to watch film, take it seriously, like, get on them right away, just like how we did tonight.
I saw something that was different in that third set. I mean, things that changed momentum-wise, and you kind of took the Twins out from the right side hitting that were giving you a little trouble, and I didn't really mention their name a whole lot in that third set. I think you guys were taking care of the net. Was that kind of dominating the net in that third set? How important was that for your win?
It was really important. Amanda always preaches, like, it's always fun to get a block, and that's what we want. We want a block to end it. And just playing around our block, we've been focusing on that, and being at the net is what sets up our defense, so got to be strong up there.
Alexis, congratulations on the 1,000, and let's make it a deep run. We'll be there for you next Tuesday.
Thank you.
Okay, Alexis Babish joining us, and then, the key players, sometimes you forget about them back there, but it's so important to have a great back row, and one of our defensive specialists joining us right now with Reagan Holtz. And, Reagan, just talk about the importance of that back row, all you girls back there that really just kind of get everything going for the team by getting that good pass up there, and talk about how your back row is playing right now.
Yeah, I think we're all doing really good. Me, Audrey, and Mickey are all really close, and we always are really good at testing each other and pushing each other to be our best. And it's always the goal to get our setters a good ball, and when Lex is able to hit that stat, it's crazy, and yeah, it's great.
How do you not crash into each other? I never figured out good volleyball teams like you guys out there, and I saw it over the years. It seems like there's so many people in the same area, and it's almost like a dance out there. How do you prevent all the collisions in the back row?
Definitely lots of talking, and just when you play next to the same people, you get kind of a feel for where they're going to be and you're going to be, and once you trust each other, it's a lot easier than it seems.
Well, Reagan, it's fun watching you guys do that little dance in the back row, back there, not running into each other. But congratulations on the win, and good luck next week. We'll be there for you on Tuesday against Lodi again. Good luck.
Thank you.
Reagan Holtz. I don't know, Randy, do you have your stats yet? Do you want to? You already did? Okay, so we'll send it back up to you. Okay, so again, Waupun winning 25-18, 25-20, 25-6. We're winning against a team that took up to 5 last time, so Waupun played some very good volleyball, great corrections in that third set. Amanda, we'll get Amanda out here too. We're going to get her out here too. So we're just going to get Amanda Hop out here. Head coach, just a few thoughts before we let everybody get pictures and all that. But Amanda, again, some close contested the first sets there, but boy, things really changed that third set, and it looked like everything was clicking in that third set. You could just tell by their faces and the smiles there that things are going your way.
Yeah, I challenged them to be eager, to be the one that wants to make the play, and tell your teammates that. So sometimes I think they work well as a team, that they kind of just depend on each other. But I said, if you really want to make the play, let your teammates know. And I think that really inspired them to be aggressive and get after balls and put balls down when they're attacking. So I'm hoping it did anyways. It seems like it.
It looks like your serve, all of a sudden you had those nice aces that you had, nobody even touching the ball, and a couple of Audrey's serves, Alexis' serves, and obviously a big important part of this one here tonight, I thought.
Yeah, they're our first 2 servers for that reason. So when they're on, and it's pretty hard to defend. They got some pretty good serves. So we want to take advantage of that when we can, and that showed the third set.
Yeah, the pregame, you mentioned serving being a problem a little bit in that loss to Lake Mills when you played, and that was one of the things you thought maybe you didn't win that match with, and it looks you got to feel pretty good about how they served here tonight.
Yes, very well. So yes, we have been working on that. I don't remember if I said that earlier, but I know we have been. So it is a very important part of the game, and yeah, we want to capitalize on that.
And how weird is it going to be to play the same team that you went 5 with earlier? Beat them in 3 here tonight and have to play them next Tuesday.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard. We're not gonna, expect to just win after beating a team twice. It's hard to beat a team 3 times in a season. So we're gonna still come out competing at a high level and no letdowns.
Okay, Amanda, congratulations, nice win, and we'll see you next Tuesday.
All right, thanks, Steve.
Okay, Amanda Hop joining us again. Waupun sweeping it. We're going to send it up to Randy to kind of close things up. I don't know if he's got some stats or whatever, but yeah, we'll give it to Randy for that. And Right back to Randy, and then he'll close it up there. So, again, thanks for joining us tonight. Back up to Randy upstairs.
And okay, Waupun again wins this 3 straight sets, 25-18, 25-20, 25-6 in that third set where they dominated. Some individual stats, and again, always unofficial. Hayden Schultz with 4 kills. Maggie Kluge with 5. Ava Vanazan, I had her for 3. Alexis Babish for 5. Ryan Babish for 7. And Jalen Landel with 9. Again, only 3 sets, so not a lot of kills in the totals. And Waupun, again, with a good serving job tonight. They were able to get a lot of aces and put the defense, put the Lodi team on defense and really never got their offense going, and they scored a lot of points that way. So not a lot of kills for the team, but again, Waupun wins this 3-0. Thanks for joining us, and you can tune in tomorrow night when Steve and I will be covering Waupun football at Wisconsin Dells. Thanks for joining us, folks. Have a good night.
We at The Glamour Shop pride ourselves in having a fantastic team that offers unbeatable customer service at rates we can stand behind. Our motto has always been, let's talk about hair. We're a passionate, team-based salon where relationships with our clients are at the heart of everything we do. Our experienced stylists work with you to create the look you've always dreamed of. Whether it's a cut, color, or a fresh style, we invite you to experience The Glamour Shop difference. The Glamour Shop. Call for an appointment today.
And Steve with us here. He's got the Brewer Fever, Main Street, downtown Waupun. Let's go, crew. He's some of this barrel man off the tap here, Steve.
Yeah, we got these glasses. We got all kinds of glasses. So stop down during the game, buy a beer, get $1 off your refill in that same glass. Keep that barrel man glass. It's awesome. It's great. It's a way to support the crew. Place is awesome when we're watching these games here.
Very good. And you can get some appetizers, get a burger, get some wrap, right, while you're watching the game.
Yeah, burger of the week, wrap of the week on the Facebook page. Check it out there. And then obviously homemade soups, appetizers, all kinds of great stuff to eat here. Come down here, hang out, watch the Brewers. Let's get this thing done. Let's get to the World Series.
Yep, Packers, of course, coming up on Sunday. They're going to try again in Arizona.
Another game that we should do well on, so let's see how that all works out again. But again, we have the football pretzels back too for the Packer games now, so come check those out. The giant football pretzel with beer cheese and honey mustard for $10. Can't go wrong.
Yeah, very good. Steve with us here, the other bar, Main Street. Waupun, have a good week, buddy. Thanks.
You too. Thanks. Go Brewers.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Ballweg Implement is your John Deere Gator headquarters with a full inventory of new and used John Deere Gators. Gear up for their fall sale now through September 30th. Cash discounts on select models. See Ballweg Implement, your full-line John Deere dealer for all the details. And spruce up your Gator with attachments like a front hood rack or add an electric dump box. Ballweg Implement in Waupun and Beaver Dam, they're your full-line John Deere dealer and John Deere Gator headquarters.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Planning to build? You need Pinot. Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your vision to reality. You need Pinot. After all, they've been doing it almost 50 years. To start your next project, go to rapinot.com. Check out their virtual design tool and turn your idea into action. That's rapinot.com and learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations.
A reminder for everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Thanks to our Radio Plus video sports sponsors.
Home and Auto Sales, Waupun Equipment Company, Ballweg Implement, New Medical Center, Ergo Bank, Torres Tree Service, All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, Pino Construction, Burhags Furniture Mart, Bent's Automotive, American Family Insurance Agent Christine Fiel, C. Broxma Electric, Dentistry of Wisconsin, The Other Bar, Wapun's Pizza Ranch, Werner Harmsen Furniture, National Exchange Bank and Trust,
Jimmy John's of Waupun, Schaefer Auto, Keller Buildings, Bristol Morgan Bank,